Orders, sir.
Alright, I'm feeling quite good about this, so let's have you marching north. Let's have you marching north.
Orders, sir. What are your orders, sir? Alright, sir.
And here we are. So,
Alright,
you
sir.
start the attack. And then all of you attack this. With the exception of you. We're going to be assisting. J.B. Miles resigns due to his decreasing health and enduring a series of leadership arguments which have rocked the Australasian Council of the Trade Unions. J.B. Miles finally agreed to resign his position as leader of the Maximists. Before his resignation, Miles was virtually powerless as the chairman, with those who suggested his successor, Lance Sharkey, was the one who slowly eroded Miles' leadership. What has been broadcast so far implies that Miles' resignation was far from willing, but questions regarding the matter are so far and very few. Despite this, Miles has reaffirmed his commitments to the Maximists and will continue to support them. Stability goes down, and Sharkey becomes the new Maximist leader, but we're not Maximist, are we? We are... Yeah.
Where to, boss? What are your orders, sir? Yes, sir.
This tank's going to arrive here and then immediately have no organization. And we want to have shell dies, which now increases the damage of destroyers and cruisers and everything else significantly. I don't know if those bonuses stack or not. That's one thing I'm not sure about.
Where to, boss?
Behind.
Where's next, sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wipe them out. Yes, sir. What are your orders, sir? All right, sir. All right, sir. Yes, sir.
And there we are. We've linked up. Oh, you know what I'm missing? Air Force. So what I kind of want to do is I'm going to start attaching, just straight up attaching the ground support to you. And a couple of regular fighters. There we are. That's roughly half of them. And now they should automatically redeploy depending on where the Marines are active. Russia will lose India and then the motherland. I mean, Russia without India is probably starting to struggle a bit for manpower. Yeah, they are. And this is also going to take away a large portion of their industry and basically give it to Baratia. So Baratia is up to 18 divisions now. Industrially, they're still a little behind, but manpower-wise, they are really strong. This is proving to be surprisingly stubborn.
Orders, sir. Orders, sir.
I feel like we could really do with some extra garrison units. Who would I recruit them from? Argentina? I think it has to be. Just to help hold on to India. We'll definitely take those donations. Argentinian extraction. How's Argentina looking for manpower? 28,000. Yeah, see, they've gone down from 100,000. Soon enough, I'm going to have to reinstate Baratia. Definitely. How's Mexico doing? Seems alright. 6 divisions, 4 million manpower, 36 factories. They're growing. And the Ottomans are actually being pushed back by the Austrians. That's not what I was hoping for. You have loads of American troops flooding in now. Alright, logistics. Let's up you. It's Gandhi. I'll use nukes on everyone. It's Civ 5. It wasn't Civ 5 where I did it. It was Civ 2? It's a funny story, actually. The programmers who made Civ... I think it was 2. It might have been Civ 1. No, I think it was Civ 2. They set the likelihood of each faction leaders to using nuclear weapons, and they set Gandhi to 0. Except in computer programming language, 0 is actually 10, which is maximum. So instead of making Gandhi have no chance of using nukes, they gave him maximum chance of using nukes. Use nukes at any opportunity.
What are your orders, sir?
What I never did. I gave you an actual plan to follow.
Yes, sir.
Please follow this plan. It's a good one. Probably.
Where's next, sir? Orders, sir.
Support.
Orders, sir.
Didn't they keep it for the newer games since Gandhi's become a meme? I'm not sure. Maybe. I really kind of hope that they did, because it is pretty hilarious.
Where to, boss?
Alright. You're now going to be responsible for guarding this entire border. And then once we've got it maybe to here, that's a fairly tight border to hold. We'll probably then move the Marines to go and take out the Dominion of... the Commonwealth. So, if I can secure the whole of India before I take Canada out, then Baratia gets the whole of India. Which means that we'll have the whole of the USA, the whole of India, and Australasia/Indonesia fighting on our side. Still only on extensive conscription. We've done amazingly well, all things considered.
What are your orders, sir? Where's next, sir? All right, sir. Orders, sir. Orders, sir.
Killing you is going to be a lot more difficult, although I can hit you from 4 different angles. So maybe not. We do have huge air superiority here now. Ooh, American Navy has finally arrived. Huzzah! And their billions and billions and billions of ships. I mean, I'd much prefer it if you just gave me their shipbuilding capacity. And then let me do it myself. You now have 171 dockyards. What? That's more than Germany has. Huzzah! 280 ships already. I dread to think what they are. But that's actually quite impressive. Considering they had 3 a year ago.
Orders, sir.
Alright, as soon as we take this province, we're going to hit them from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different provinces. That should be good. How's the Navy looking? 31 ships. Alright, so the escorts are definitely getting all of the new shipping. You can see, because there's a couple of newbies. And we have a couple of new destroyers. Oh. In that case, your settings are wrong. Well, let's go down to 22 of those destroyers. And then we're going to add... Hold on. I know what I've done. Okay. This is fine. It's because these are specifically built for escort duty. Because I can build torpedo destroyers for ship-to-ship warfare. So we're going to make a new type of destroyer. So now we'll use the Mill Artist as a basis. Duplicating it. And then this is going to be called... Malgian. And this is going to have more torpedoes. Fire control? It's going to have torpedoes and also some more guns. Making it slightly more expensive. But these are real torpedo boats now. So we've got the Malgian class. Oh, and then the last thing that they need to change is they are shields once more. That's the big difference. So if they're crosshairs, they're submarine hunters, and if they're shields, then they're fleet guards. Because the fleet only accepts the shields. These destroyers. So now what I need to do is queue up a bunch of Malgians. We'll keep the 2 Mill Artists that we've built spare. Or the 4 as it will be. So we'll finish building those off. And then once those are done, in fact you've just finished. Cancel you now. Good. I do need some more steel though for this. And that can certainly be arranged. CSA is still providing a humongous amount of steel. Like very often at this stage of the game I am really scrambling for steel imports, but because my industry is so much smaller than it's usually at this stage, not really. Amtraks. How many do this require? 50... Oh, there they are. Needs 1,500. So what I can actually do, and this is probably a much better idea, is we can start adding mobile, Amtrak, remove, that'll do. Then I might also make these motorized artillery so they can move a bit quicker. We have plenty. So how fast are Amtraks? Is a good question. Can't tell from there. I'm going to have to cancel you. Right, let's take a look. Track. Max speed 10 kilometers. They're actually quite nippy. Yeah, this is going to be a huge difference. Once everyone's been upgraded properly. Too many. Wait, Amtrak's combat with 2. Right, it was 4 and 4. Yeah, okay.
Orders, sir.
So these will take a moment to upgrade. And then when they do,
Where to, boss?
they're going to be half mechanized, which means they then have toughness too. And they should still be very effective naval invading. And they have the artillery for the extra kaboom.
What are your orders, sir?
64 hit points, 37 organization. I mean, their organization isn't amazing, but it's good enough. Breakthrough 60, defense 240. Hardness. Well, actually, the new stuff hasn't arrived yet. Let's go and take a look at a fresh division. 36 organization. 23% hardness. That's actually less than I expected, but I guess only 2 of the 8 are currently hard units.
Where's next, sir?
Signal Company 2. Let's get Signal Company 3 then.
What are your orders, sir?
When's the next set of equipment due? Don't know. I did say that all
Where's next, sir?
3 of you are going to attack this.
Yes, sir.
Make this as conducive as possible. Oh man, it's just melted. Wow. Okay, I was expecting that to be quick. Not that quick. And then it's going to be much the same thing. I want
Alright, sir.
you to attack. You to
Where's next,
assist.
sir?
You to attack. So many planes here.
Where to, boss?
Okay. Oh, Baratia and America are conducting their own offensive.
Orders, sir.
I'll assist you, sure.
Yes, sir.
Just keep on pushing across. I am okay with this.
Where's next, sir?
So the Russians melt before my units, the Germans not so much.
Where to, boss?
We can take that and then hit this. We'll get a little bit of a cut off. I mean, that's a fully healthy unit right there. Which would be quite nice.
Orders, sir. Securing the target area. Enemy down.
Are we in? Yeah, we're in. That Russian unit is not looking very hot. Boom.
Where's next, sir?
Let's try this one again, shall we? There we are, that's better. Good. Oof. Please tell me we sank that fast battleship, though. Yeah, we did. Weltkrieg. Glad I doubled... Oh, good grief. Okay, I've been ignoring my cruisers for too long. Go and repair, for goodness sake, please. Ah! How are we doing for new stuff? Okay, we're building Mulgins now. So the Mulgins should be joining this fleet, like, straight away. Can I keep all this land for myself instead of returning it? No. I lost... Oh, damn it. Okay, there were some serious running battles over here. No wonder I'd taken so much damage. Did I seriously lose 2 of my cruisers? No. Oh, there were recon fleets! The Germans actually managed to hunt down and sink recons. Okay. Oh, the Ottomans are pushing out again, although they need to be careful not to lose Constantinople. I mean, the Ottoman armies do need to come from much further away. And this is going to be painful, because it's just a really narrow area where they can push through. There's another cruiser. What's going on here? Clearly I need to build some better cruisers. Or some new ones. This continual naval war is definitely starting to take a bit of a toll. I'm going to replace these with dockyards. How strong is Baratia now? Growing quite quickly. 24 divisions. 300 convoys. It looks like my Lend-Lease is going through pretty quickly, 6%. We've sent them 2% of the total number. Bearing in mind that we are sending them 16,000 equipment.
What are your orders? All right, sir. Yes, sir.
Although I do feel like we need to take some units of gun production and add them to Amtrak production instead. What else are we short on? Nothing really. Oh, aircraft. I also have an awful lot of support equipment. Did I send you any support equipment? I'm not sure that I did, actually. I'm usually fairly careful about support equipment sending. Oh, apparently I did. Let's up that to 3,000.
All right, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you guys actually pushed out. Interesting. Does that mean that this war is starting to shift a bit? Well, the Germans finally getting a little war weary. I swear it's like the parting of the sea every time you attack. It's because of the sheer amount of artillery I have, and because we're fighting against just primarily infantry, we have a huge amount of soft attack, and it just melts infantry units. I mean, the Germans tend to resist it a bit better, and I suspect that's because they have a couple of tank units here and there, but the Russians definitely don't. And also, they're fully upgraded marines. And when we're attacking a city, we have some really hefty bonuses attacking cities because of the Anzac. In fact, my units in general are just really strong. It's kind of the Australian bonus. Stopped.
Where to, boss?
Don't stop.
Forward! Move! Alright, sir.
Except these units will now cost fuel.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know why
Yes,
my
sir.
marines are getting concentrated in this little corner. It was not my intention.
Orders, sir. Alright, sir.
Especially because we've still got a river down here to cross.
What are your orders, sir?
And how's the Air Force situation? Looking pretty good. I wonder if America is building a lot of planes. Yes, they are. America's also out of manpower. But they do have the ability to change manpower laws should they choose. Meanwhile, Burma's units seem to have got back up to full strength. How are you lot doing? 22 destroyers. So they are slowly but surely filtering out. Just get you and you repaired. And then you guys, how are you doing? You lost your heavy cruiser. That's irritating. That's really irritating, actually. Where did he die? When did he die? Why? What's going on? Who are you? Wasn't there. Definitely dead though. 0 of 1, unless one of these is the... Oh no, there he is. Oh, it was a light cruiser we lost then. Oh, okay. Less serious. They're not nearly as expensive to replace. And the Americans are seemingly leaving. The communists move their capital. Yeah, it's Philadelphia. Moved from Chicago to Philly.
Where to, boss? Enemy down! Move with me! Orders, sir. Where's next, sir? What are your orders, sir?